It gives me great pleasure to announce that our committee has decided that this award will now be named as the James Conner Courage Award.
In 2016, the first ever James Conner Courage Award was created and presented to now Pittsburgh Steelers running back James Conner because of the way he inspired the nation as he fought Hodgkin's lymphoma. Not only did he beat cancer, but he stayed on top of his game and wound up being drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I would like to start tonight by taking a special moment, to personally thank Dr. Marks and his great staff at Hillman. He said I had a great percentage of beating this, but he always said, not to scare me, but he just told me the truth, and he said there's no guarantees in this. But any question that I had, Doc always had an immediate response for me, and Doc, I love you, man. I love you.
In 2017, the award was presented to an amazing little girl named Darren Dunlap. At age 5, she learned she had cancer. Just like James Conner, her courageous fight captured the nation's attention. Now in 2018, we meet the next James Conner Courage Award recipient, Jimmy Hernandez, a bilingual patient assistant at Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh of UPMC at a pediatrician's office in Oakland. He meets the criteria to be named a Conner Award recipient on so many different levels. In the past 2 years, he has had to battle leukemia not once, but twice, and he will never forget the night he learned that cancer was about to take over his life.
2 days before Thanksgiving, we went to light up night. My girlfriend at that time, trying to have a good time. It was my day off, and I had just felt, dizzy. We went to a couple buildings and we had to cross the street, and from one end to the other end, I got winded. I felt like I couldn't breathe and like I was gonna fall over. She kept on telling me, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Me being, hard-headed and not having insurance, I didn't want to go. So I remember a young doctor came in. You could tell he was a night person. He had these bags under his eyes, and he tries to make me comfortable, and he just kind of told me, you have cancer. I was sort of more shocked. I remember my girlfriend, I could tell she was upset, or that she couldn't believe it either, because she held my hand, and I got sad. I didn't want to believe it. I thought it was a dream. I thought, I've heard of cancer, but it can't be. Not me.
Jimmy's story goes far beyond just being someone with great courage who is able to fight cancer and win. Everything about Jimmy's story makes him the perfect recipient of this award. When Jimmy was just 7 years old, his parents crossed the U.S. and Mexican border looking for a better life for their family. Jimmy is a dreamer.
Dad was always working. He's a really hard worker, and I think if I have a strong work ethic, I get it from him. He has a mentality of, I'm gonna take care of my family no matter what it takes. And he was like that during this whole experience. He said to me, no matter how much it costs, no matter what they want, we're gonna get you better, feeling better. We're gonna get you home. No matter how long it takes for us to pay it off, we're gonna get through this. You're gonna get better. You're gonna get the treatment. The one thing that did worry him was his experience back in Mexico was that if you didn't have insurance, they would see you that one day or week, but after a while, you're taking out space for somebody that might have insurance that could pay for the treatment, so we gotta send you home.
For Jimmy's entire life, he worked hard, helped raise his little brother and sister, lived the right way, and he dreamed the dream of becoming a U.S. citizen and marrying his childhood sweetheart. With all Jimmy has had to overcome, now he was facing cancer for the second time.
Normally, you know, if I see Hillman Cancer Center on my phone, I think it's okay. What's the doctor's appointment reminder? I just gotta confirm and I'm good. Well, this one wasn't.
The second time Jimmy got the news, he was told that chemotherapy alone would not be enough to save his life. He also needed to find a match for a life-saving stem cell transplant. Jimmy didn't have to look far. The father who risked it all to give him a better life in the United States would now be the same man providing his son a life-saving transplant.
So they tested, you know, my brother, my sister, I think my mom, and then my dad. But my dad was the one who said, you know what, if you need a donor, I'm it, you know. And eventually, you know, it was him. He's the one that donated his stem cells, his stem cells, and I have his blood or, you know, stem cells in me now.
Now you know why we honor Jimmy Hernandez with the James Conner Courage Award. James Conner had a dream of playing in the National Football League, and he did not let cancer get in the way. Jimmy Hernandez dreams of living in the United States and marrying his soulmate. Now that he is beating cancer, he's ready to face the challenges of making his dreams come true.